So today we're going to talk about Punnett squares. Now, Punnett squares are used to determine possibilities for offspring or children. So the reason we use a Punnett square is to figure out what the genotypes, the genes, the letters of the children might possibly be. Scientists use this all the time when they're looking at two parents, a mom and a dad, and let's say that they're trying to have a baby and one of them has a genetic condition or a genetic disease. They can figure out what's the percentage chance that your child will actually come down or have that disease passed to them. Or what's the percentage chance, what's the chance that your child's going to have blue eyes versus brown eyes. So we can actually figure this out using a Punnett square. I'm going to show you how to do that today. Let's take a look at these two fish, okay? So here's the mom fish, she's making eggs. Here's the dad fish, she's making sperm. Remember that all of our fish or all of our organisms have two sets of chromosomes. That's why they have two letters here. One set came from mom, one set came from dad, right? They've got 46. We're just showing two right here, two of these genes on these chromosomes. Remember we said a capital letter is for dominant and a lowercase is for recessive. If you remember back to meiosis, we said we start with 46, but we make eggs and sperm that only have half the number of chromosomes. So what happens is this fish is only going to pass down half of her chromosomes into each egg and into each sperm. Well, which letter is going to get passed down? Is it going to be the big A or is it going to be the little a? Well, it depends, right? Some of the eggs are going to have a big A. Some of the eggs are going to have a little a. Same thing with the dad. How many of his sperm are going to have a big A? Some of them, half of them. How many are going to have a little a? Half. So now when we have an egg and a sperm combined, notice we've got a lot of combinations. For example, if dad's big A sperm combines with mom's big A sperm, we're going to have a kid that's big A, big A. Okay, but if mom's big A combines with dad's little a, then we'll have big A, little a. Okay, same thing here, right? Mom's little a combines with dad big A, we'll have little a, big A, which I'm going to tell you right now, these two are the same. It doesn't matter which order we write them in. Or if we combine little a with little a, then we're going to have a fish with two little a's. So what a Punnett square does is helps us figure out all these different possibilities, okay? So let me show you how to do a Punnett square. So the first step is we make a grid. We always make this 4-box grid. This is what we're always going to do. You'll always get some instructions. You'll hear something like, oh, the mom has black hair and the dad has blonde hair. Figure out what percentage of their babies will have blonde hair. So here, I'm just going to tell you what the parents are, okay? So I'm going to say one parent's big B, has black hair, one parent's little b, white hair, okay? So they would tell you this in your problem. So it says put the genotype, remember those are the letters, the genes of one parent across the top. So I'm going to put big B, and then the other along the left side, little b, okay? So this right here, this is mom, this is dad, okay? So only one letter goes above each box. It doesn't matter if I put mom on the top or if I put mom on the side, so long as both of her letters are going along one side of the box. Then what we do is we fill in the letters in the Punnett square. So in this box, this first box here, I'm just going to follow these letters, right? So I'm going to have a big B and a little b. You might ask, well, why didn't I write the little b first? Well, typically in science, we always write the capital letter first. Does it matter if you write little b, big B? Nope, still means the same thing. It doesn't matter what order the genes are in. The dominant one's always going to win, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next box. We've got little b coming from this side and big B from this side. So again, it's going to be big B, little b. Let's look at the next one. Okay, in this box, we've got a big B and a little b. And in the very last box, we're going to have a big B and a little b. So this square represents the kids, okay? Now, maybe they're not going to have 4 kids. That's fine. But this shows us the probability or the percentage, the chance that our kids are going to be big B, or big B, little b. So let's take a look at this further. So we just put these in their correct locations, okay? Then we're going to figure out the percentages, okay? So probabilities and percentages. So how many total boxes do I have in that grid? I've got 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So the first thing we do is we look at the genotype percentages. So genotype means the letters. So I want to know how many big B's do I have, how many big B, little b's, and how many little b's do I have. So notice big B, I don't have any. How many big B, little b's do I have? 4. And how many little b's? 0. Usually what we do is we convert these into percentages. So notice 4, and I have out of 4 total. So 4 out of 4 is what percentage? It would be 100%, right? So there's a 100% chance they're going to be big B, little b. So all of the kids, it doesn't matter which kid it is, all of the kids are going to be big B, little b. All right, let's do this example together. Red hair is dominant over blonde hair. Make a cross between a heterozygous redhead and a blonde. All right, so first we need to figure out what the parents are, okay? So heterozygous, do you remember if that means 2 the same or 2 different? So it means 2 different. So one of the parents is going to have 2 different letters, so a big R and a little r, right? And then a blonde. So if this one has blonde hair, what letters are they going to have? It's going to be little r, little r. So remember what we do? We draw our box. So draw our box here. We put one parent down the side. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to put big R, little r here. And one parent across the top, little r, okay? Then we bring the letters down. So here I'm going to have a big R and a little r. In the next box, I'm still going to have a big R and a little r. Let's look at the next one. Down here, little r. And in this last box, I'm going to also have little r. So let's figure out our percentages then, okay? How many of them ended up being big R? 0. So what would that be as a percent? Just 0%, right? How many of them ended up being big R, little r? We've got 2. And how many boxes are there total? There's always going to be 4. So 2 out of 4, what percentage is that? It's a half, so that would be 50%. And how many are little r? 2 out of 4, which is 50%. Now, what we can also do is we can figure out what percentage are going to be redhead and what percentage are going to be blonde. So remember, red is dominant. So red is any of them that have capital letters. So how many have capital letters? 2, right? So 2 out of 4 are going to be redhead, so 50%. And how many are going to be blonde? 2 out of 4, or 50%. So let's go to the worksheet. So this is the worksheet you guys are going to be doing. Okay. And we're going to be working on this. I'll do the first couple with you. All right. Okay, so it gives you the parents, right? Remember what we do with the parents? It says a green pea plant is crossed with a yellow pea plant. So what do we do with the parents? One parent goes down the side, one parent goes on the top. So I'm just going to take this first one, put it on the side. If you put it on the top, it's okay. You'll still get the same answer. This one is going to go on the top. Hopefully you can read my atrocious handwriting. All right, so remember what we do next? We're gonna take these letters and we're gonna fill them in, right? So in this first one, I'm gonna have a big G and a little g. The second one, I'm gonna have a big G and a little g. Third one, big G, little g. Fourth one, big G, little g, okay? Now we've got to look at our percentages. So what percentage are big G, big G? 0, right? What percentage are big G, little g? Well, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of 4 is going to be what? 100%, all right? And how many are little g, little g? 0, so 0%. So if we look, green, capital G is dominant and yellow is little g. So what percentage are going to be green? What percentage have a capital letter? All of them do, right? 4 out of 4, so 100%. And what percentage are going to be yellow? 0. All right, let's look at the next one. Tall plants are dominant to short plants. A tall plant, big T, is crossed with another tall plant, but this second tall plant is big T, little t. So one parent's going to go down the side. So I'll put big T here. One parent's going across the top. Big T, little t. Then we fill them in. So in this first box, I'm going to have a big T and a big T. The second box, I'm going to have big T and a little t. Big T, and big T, little t. All right, so let's look at our percentages. So big T, how many of them are big T? We've got 2. So 2 out of 4 is going to be what percentage? Half, right? So half is 50%. What about big T, little t? How many do we have there? That's also 2 out of 4, so that's going to be 50%. And little t, we don't have any, so that's going to be 0. Now let's take a look. What percentage are going to be tall? What percentage have a capital letter? Because remember, if they have a capital letter, they're going to be tall because capital is dominant. 100% are going to be tall because all of them have a capital letter. 0 are going to be short. I will do one more with you, okay? Red flower gene is dominant and white flower is recessive. A red flower, big R, little r, is crossed with a white flower, little r. So one parent's big R, little r, one is little r. So we're gonna put these, one parent here down the side. The other parent is gonna go on the top. So we fill them in this first box. I'm gonna have a big R and a little r. Second box, big R, little r. Down here, little r, and little r. Let's look at our percentages. What percentage are big R? We don't have any, so that's going to be 0. What about big R, little r? We've got 2. 2 out of 4 is 50%. And what about little r? 2 out of 4 is 50%. So now we got to figure out how many are red and how many are white. So red, right? Red is dominant. So red, how many of them have a capital letter? 2. 2 out of 4 is 50%. And how many are white? White would be 2 little r's. 50%. So I'm going to have you finish the rest of the worksheet and turn it in. If you have any questions, just let me know. Send me an email and I'm happy to help.